Part 2. You only make a bridge where there is a river. African proverb. Paperwork. Dave comes for me the next day. He has snow in his eyebrows. We drive in the red, rattling car to a new place. Refugee Resettlement Center, Dave calls it. It's warm there with many chairs and many more people, all colors and shapes. It's my job to answer a bored lady's questions. Her fingers bounce on a machine with many buttons while she stares at a bright box. Her fingernails are shiny red, the color of blood, and I feel sorry for her bad fortune. It's okay, Keck, Dave says. It's called paperwork. You can't make a wrong answer here. The bored lady asks her questions again, and this time I answer. Soon I grow sleepy, and after a while her words begin to fall like raindrops on the floor. I try to understand, but all I hear is a river of words, rushing and thundering and pushing me beneath the surface. Now and then a word I know darts up like a sparkling fish, but then it's all dark, moving water again. We are there a long time. I don't think I like this America paperwork, I whisper to Dave. It makes for too many yawnings. Information. Dave leads me to another room. A woman sits behind a pile of papers tall as a termite mound. Is this Keck, by any chance? She asks Dave. One and only, he says. Keck, meet Diane. Diane stands and shakes my hand. She isn't much taller than I am, but her grip is strong, and she meets my gaze with eyes that say she is a friend. We've been trying to get more information on your mom, Keck, Diane says. Here's what we've got. She hands many papers to Dave. My hope flutters high like a bird I cannot catch. I ready my heart for the words I need to hear. Found her. Good news. Coming home. These are words Diane must say. Those are the stars that will guide my path home. This is a very difficult process, I'm afraid, Diane says. Refugees in that area move frequently, and tracking someone down can be almost impossible. We've sent out an inquiry about 2 camps on the border. Diane pauses. I wait to hear the words, to see the stars. After your camp was attacked, some people made it to places we're contacting. I don't want you to get your hopes up, Keck. We'll know more in a while. Diane looks at some papers. Dave looks at his shoes. I am still hoping, I say at last. I want to sound fierce and certain as a great lion, but I sound like a lost cub, even to my own ears. Of course you are, Diane says. We all are. Thank you for your looking, I say. Diane nods. You're very welcome. I'll be in touch with Dave as soon as we hear anything. We head outside. The icy air kicks at my chest. We walk to Dave's car in silence. Only the snow talks. We climb in. Seatbelt, Dave says softly. I am glad he doesn't ask how I'm feeling. I don't know whether to feel hope or fear. Dave pushes a knob and the music box sings. The song races ahead while I stumble behind. Just one more thing I cannot know. School clothes. That night I try on the school clothes in the box Dave has brought for me. I pick a button shirt with flowers on it and soft red pants, but Kanwar rolls his eyes. Those are pajamas, he says. You wear them when you sleep. I try again. Kanwar shakes his head. The kids will eat you alive, he says. This is bad news, since I didn't know that America people like to eat each other. Kanwar must see the fear in my eyes, because he explains. It means they'll beat you up. Oh, I say. I feel relieved. You mean like at the camp? I'm not much of a fighter, not like my brother and my father and my cousin. I'm used to losing fights. It isn't so bad if you cover your face and other important places. Ganwar finds a pair of hard blue jeans and a shirt the color of sand. Jeans, he says. T-shirt. I put them on and parade through the TV room like a great ruler. Ganwar groans. It's just school cake. My aunt hushes him. Let him have his fun, she scolds. In the bathing room, I look hard in the shiny glass. I wonder if I look like an American boy. I'm not sure that would be a good thing or not a good thing. Once there was. The next morning, I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm excited, yes, because to go to school and learn is a fine honor, but I'm worried also. I don't know so many things. I don't even know what I don't know. My belly leaps like a monkey on a tree. In the camp we had a teacher some days. Yes, some days, no. Some days I was too ill with the fever to go. Some days the teacher couldn't come because of the men with guns. But on the good days the teacher might arrive with a piece of chalk and maybe even a book. Mostly he would help us learn English words, so we would be ready to leave the camp some day. But sometimes there would be singing or a story or numbers on our fingers and toes to count. I liked the stories the best. Once there was a lion who could not roar. Once there was a man who sailed the sea. Once there was a child who found a treasure. The stories would lift me up, the words like a breeze beneath butterfly wings, and take me far from the pain in my belly and the tight knot of my heart. I hope they will have stories at my school. If they don't know how, perhaps I can teach them. It isn't such a hard thing. All you must do is say, "Once there was," and then let your hoping find the words. New desk. Dave takes me to school. When I see it, I use the words I learned from the TV machine. No way! It's big enough to gaze a herd of cattle in, made of fine red square stones, and surrounded by many tall not dead trees. It's a place for a leader of men to work in, not a place for small children to learn their numbers. Dave sees my falling open mouth. Don't be scared, Keck, he says. But I'm not scared, not like that. Scared is for men with guns, and maybe just a little for a flying boat finding its way back to Earth. Inside my school, the floor shines like ice. I walk carefully. Thin metal doors with silver handles line the walls. Those are called lockers, Dave says. Come on, we're early. The teacher wants to meet you. Waiting in a big windowed room is a woman with black hair that dances, and sturdy arms and eyes that tell jokes. You must be Keck, she says, and then she uses my word for hello. I'm ready to begin my learning, I say, and she tosses out a loud laugh like a ball into the air. I could see you mean business, she says. A man comes in, young and short, with skin the color of rich earth, just like mine. He says he is Mr. Franklin, and he helps sometimes in class when Miss Hernandez needs to do her deep breathing. Everyone laughs, so I laugh too, because it's always good to be polite. This will be your desk, Miss Hernandez says. Have a seat. She points to a shiny chair and little table. A chair of my own and a table too? I smother the thought like an ember near dry grass. I'm very sorry, but I can't, I say softly. I don't have the cattle for such a fine desk as this. Oh, she says, you don't have to pay for the desk, Keck. School's free here. You just bring your mind and your smile every day, okay? Carefully I sit. I like very much this new desk with its cool, smooth top. My mouth will not stop smiling.